What's going on, guys? Aiden here from Losh TV, and we're back at Universal Studios Florida for a Halloween Horror Nights update. There's a lot going on, and I mean a lot. So much. I also want to say thank you to you guys for 4,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. But we're here, we're having fun, we're having a great time. Let's get into the park, let's go check out if there's any new construction, what's going on with the tribute store, and let's go look at some of the merchandise because, well, that's what we're here for. Let's go have some fun. I brought my umbrella this time because it's been raining. Let's get in the park. Before going into the park, I want to take a look right over here as we have two metal trusses. Now, what are these trusses, you may ask? Well, soon they shall have lights, and soon they shall be pointed at the arches, meaning that the medallion should show up soon, the IP should all be there, and since we have 5, it'll be spread out nice and evenly between all of them, so it's gonna be nice. I can't wait. Just think about it, next week, man. I think it'll be up maybe in the next 2 days. Those new lights will be up there probably either tomorrow or the next day, but right now, this right here, I'm so excited. Let's get into the park because there's a lot of changes. And would you look at that? As soon as we walk into the park, we are greeted with Halloween Horror Nights 2025. This former Universal Studios 35th section has now been fully converted over into a Halloween Horror Nights section. Let's get in here. Let's see what they have. Oh, there is just Halloween Horror Nights stuff everywhere here. I mean, it is, oh, wow. Have a setup here for Terrifier. Have these Megan popcorn buckets, Megan 2.0. We've seen the cotton candy. We've seen the popcorn. Oh, this is the first time seeing the bag though. Okay. I like that. Okay. Like I've said multiple times now, I'm a huge fan of this design. I think this is the best design they've put out this year. But I like this bag. How much is the bag? $65. It's not terrible. We also have some shot glasses. Nice. Let's see how much these shot glasses are. Oh, gotta be careful. I don't trust myself. $45 for the shot glasses. Nice. And then, oh, this is what Lexi was looking for the other day. I'm gonna buy it for her. She really wants it, so I'm gonna get her this keychain. And then we have a Art the Clown little Funko Pop. Nice. And then, of course, this is all divided into the different IP sections. So you have Fallout over here. We'll get into that in a minute. Oh. The Wyatt 6 with Bray Wyatt over there. FNAF, obviously. And then just Universal Monster stuff. No Universal Monsters at HHN, but it's just to fill that corner. Start over here with the Fallout stuff. I like this. It's a little like glass display. That's cute. On the back side, $35. It's sturdy as well. They have the magnet. I got these pins already, if you guys remember from an earlier video. Oh. Put Vault Boy on everything. We'll get it. The decal set. Is there anything on that bottom shelf? Oh, the Vault Tech hat. Okay. It's like a trucker hat. Nice. What's it say on the inside? We're all in this together. That's nice. I like that. Oh, and it has Vault Boy on the side. I might buy this hat. And I'm not a huge trucker hat guy, but it's nice. There's also the poster. And now finally a shirt with the key art on the back. And on the front side, dog meat. How much is this? $33. Not terrible. And then these stained glass cups. Glass cups. Not stained glass. Glass cups. Just like the Terrifier one. It is $20.25. $15. And then, ooh. Oh, the Wyatt 6 logo in the background here. The poster. Oh my goodness. I'm buying this in a heartbeat. Not. Should I get it today? No, I'm not gonna get it today. But I'm buying this poster when I get the opportunity. And $20. This poster is going to come home with me. Here we have the Five Nights at Freddy's section. Of course, we've seen the pins, we've seen the Roosevelt hat, we've seen this shirt, we've seen this fan, but I said this the other day when I saw the little kid's hoodie. This needs to be on a shirt. Like, look at this design. This is peak. This is a must shirt. This is a must get. It's $33. It's not terrible, but that's nice. I love this design so much. I just realized this as I started to look around. There's nothing here for Jason Universe. And then I looked into this corner right here, and you can see the little foresty hills background. So most likely here is where we have our Jason stuff. No need to fear, there is a Jason phone case, meaning that this is most likely the shirt design. I don't know if you guys see that well because there's a glare, but Oh, down goes my, let's see. Yeah, that's cool. It has half mask, half Jason on the other. I mean, that's a pretty cool design, pretty nice. And then there's obviously this that's not on anything yet, but this is actually in the announcement trailer. The gargoyle. Little Boo. That's so sick. FNAF, Fallout, AirPod cases. These are all just the gargoyle, and then Apple Watch bands. So Terrifier, and then Little Boo. I didn't even notice this because I came in from the other way. Holy smokes. So you have a 5 Nights at Freddy's photo op of sorts here. Have Freddy Fazbear right there, and the rest of the gang right here. That's so sick. I love that. That's so cool. And then there's also this little merch stand here that has stuff that's also in there. So, little bits here, in there. It's nice, we love to see it. Let's see if there's anything else over here. We have a Minions Halloween hoodie. Got Bob and Tim. That's so cute. Let's turn it around, see what's on the front side. Oh, stop, it's adorable. Trick or Treat with Tim the Devil. So cute. Now let's see this side. Oh my gosh. Oh, down goes Terrifier. But Bob and Tim as vampires. Orange shirt here. Nothing on the back side. How much is the shirt? $27. This is a cute shirt though. I like this. After exiting the store, I wanted to come look around because I saw some Halloween Horror Nights banners up here. That also means we have some Halloween Horror Nights window displays. So we have, this is so cool. I'm sorry, I'm just in love with this design. 5 Nights at Freddy's, Fallout, Terrifier, and then we'll go across to the other side. We have the Wyatt 6, and then this Process of Elimination Jason universe. And you see this is just like the phone case. It has that same design where it's half his face, half him. Pretty sure this is a shirt design. That's gotta be on a shirt, right? Just makes sense. The other day right here, there was a giant directional sign. That is now gone. And we have this right here. Of course, this is the same as last time. That over here is different. Let's get up to this. And we can see that there is a TV screen on this. And some electrical running through. So this is obviously a house entrance. So there will be a house going through this way. Meaning that most likely, this side over here is the same thing. So they're both gonna be going this way. So possibly 2 house entrances coming back this way. Right over here at the end of the Origins of Horror Scare Zone, obviously Art the Clown, but now we have a fog machine here. This wasn't here last time that I was here, so it's cool to see. Of course, we have some by almost every single stand over there, but now we have this one here. Art, I get to see you next week and I'm excited. I will also say this, be very wary being online, trying to avoid spoilers, because Unmasking the Horror Tours, the 3-house tour started today. So there's pictures online of that. And then there's also the Entertainment Weekly article that came out that has pictures inside of most houses. If you want to see it, I'll link it down below. However, don't say I didn't warn you. I'm not gonna put it in the video because I don't wanna be that guy. I don't wanna put spoilers on the screen for you guys. That's not what we're here for. But I'm just giving you guys the heads up. There are spoilers on the internet right now, so just keep that in mind when trying to stay away from spoilers. There's stuff online. And then right over here, oh wow, would you look at that? So last time we were here, this was a giant truss, and I was like, oh, maybe it's an exit, maybe it's an entrance. It looks like it's a house entrance because we have 2 screens here, one there and one there, similar to what we saw on the front. So, oh man. I feel like this just gets more and more exciting every single day. Like, Horror Nights is next week. Quite literally next Friday. Quite literally 7 days from today. You guys know I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Right here at the bar, we can actually see the gratuities jar, the tip jar. Don't forget to tip your bartenders. And there's actually plastic cups back there behind it in the background. We're getting there, guys. We're getting somewhere. This is exciting. Before I give you a florist update, I need to go over to Rocket. So normally from this angle, you would see the rest of the hook from Rocket. But right now, it's done. It's being torn down, as you guys know. But I'll do a little zoom in there. Bring the camera down a little bit. So right there would normally be more track, but they're tearing the coaster down, obviously. I feel like they're moving super fast on this too. Like, I knew it was gonna get torn down, but I didn't know how quickly or how expedited this was gonna be. That's crazy when you look at it like this. But hey, Excited for the future. And look at this, now we're back at the florist stand for the florist update. Right here we have a little sequence for the characters to come through. So it's like a boo hole. We go through this way so you guys can see the backside of it. This is what the character will see. And then it'll be like a rawr, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. They have one on this side and then one on the opposite side as well. Right here, they have the purple one. Oh, and then they've covered up that light with the thing. So it looks nice, but the purple one on this side, it's a nice touch. We love to see it. We're now back here and I can kind of guess why they got rid of this body that was here. It's because they had to add all this green sludge. Slimer went every, oh, there's a rat. Look at this rat. Dang. It's crazy. But the other day, if you guys remember correctly, back behind this body, there's a hole that is for fog. Remember I said that, right? If I would have just come this way a little bit, I would have seen that there's a fog machine that's getting pumped straight into this, meaning that the fog will be coming straight out of here. Now it's either going to come up this grate or it's going to come up from behind there. But all in all, there's a speaker. I didn't see that hidden speaker. That's so cool. But all in all, this is coming together little by little. This little rat is terrifying. But with that, we can go to, oh my goodness. What? I'm at a loss for words. So we have a Palace Theater tribute store, Occult Artifacts of the World, opening night gala. So there's 3 standees here. We'll go up to them so we can read them all. But let's take a peek. Oh man, this is awesome. So it's sponsored by the International Institute of Antiques and Exploration. But here's a peek here. Witness the cursed allure of Phthos the Empymetus, the keystone of the collection. That's cool. Got this one here. We're gonna come to these over here on the sides as well. That's Poseidon. Unearthed from the watery grave, the lost statue of Poseidon, on loan from the Global Discovery Group. So we're not, maybe, okay, hold on. Maybe we're not getting the Poseidon's Fury House that I've always wanted, but hey, at least we got that. And then right over here, we have a final one. We have Storied Past with grave endings, weapons of ancient Greece, mythology revived. That's cool. Now let's go into the actual Sahara Traders itself and see if there's anything new in there. There could be, there couldn't be, but let's go ahead and let's check it out. This entire section of the store looks identical. Nothing's really, ooh, socks. We have some UAP socks. Sorry, I don't know why I got so excited over socks, but pass holder socks. Same design, which leads me to believe that the pass holder pin, whenever it shows up, is going to just be this design right here. I know I keep saying that, but the more items that show up with this make me think that. And then, of course, this side's the same, but this side has seen some differences. Like right now, we have these bags are being held up on the side, and they've also added some stuff up here, like these posters. Remember last time I was here? I was wrong. I can always admit when I'm wrong. But last time we were here, I said maybe they're going to curtain off the store. No, they just have this all here. So this obviously is just going to be the mummy section of the store. So it's a triptych of tributes, Phthos of Epimeths. I'm not ever going to be able to pronounce that. I got to ask someone. And then we have the living mummy, which is obviously the mummy. That's cool. But obviously we have the same phone cases we saw in that front store. The Megan popcorn buckets. I actually didn't say the price earlier. It is $34.99. You can actually remove her face, as you can see here. You can remove the face and then you have that under skin. But look at this over here. Let's walk across. It's actually a lot brighter in here than it was last time, so you can actually see this merchandise. Like before it was, so they had the fallout pins here, unless someone covered them. Yeah, the fallout pins are all gone, so now it's just the Clown Cafe here. Now they had the fallout pins other places, but not here. But of course, this is what I was all gasping about. So, oh my goodness. That's from, what's that? It was in Tribute to Terror. And then you have the Curator right here. Oh, it's so sick. And then you have, I have one of these at home. It's, what are they called? Amulet of Fear. You have an Amulet of Fear right there. Baby doll. I need to back up a little bit and see everything up here. Oh, they have the game. So I don't know if you guys remember the Halloween Horror Nights board game that was shown in the Tribute to Terror facade. It's right there. These are the tentacles. Oh, Boris's hat. But these are the tentacles from also Tribute to Terror. I think everything here is just Tribute to Terror, and that's sick. Right there we have the Reaper, the eyes of the Reaper. Oh man, this store is amazing. I wonder if the totems are gonna go right here. But the curator right here looks amazing. Like, love the details in his face. It's awesome. I realized this as I was taking a picture is room 237, like in The Shining. Nice. And then right behind us here, there's signs everywhere for the Museum of Antiques. Artifacts may be dangerous or cursed. Use caution. Thank you. But, do you guys see that right there? You remember what that's from? We'll go around so you guys see the front side. If you remember correctly, this statue head was actually in the tomb of Poseidon on Poseidon's Fury. All these little details, man. I will say this time and time again, visual merchandise team, tribute store team, I always have faith in you. And honestly, I can't wait to see what's behind this gate. Just a few more days. I think we can go in here on Wednesday, so I'm excited. I can't wait. Now outside of Sahara Traders, we are back here at the Say No to Hooch stand. And you can see they've added little rats everywhere. Another one right there. This big guy right here. And they've also changed the position of this. Don't know why, but position has been changed. Yeah, nice. We love that. Let's see if there's anything down this way at the food booth. They've actually expanded this a little bit. So this sign was pushed a lot more forward. So there's that. Oh, there's a rat here. What's up, big guy? There's rats everywhere, man. Let's see if there's any more around this stand. There's another one right here. Any on this side? None on this side. So let's go into the actual food booth section. Another poster. Now this has probably been out for a while. Another poster for the museum. Nice. But if you guys know what I'm saying, this wall over here got pushed back crazily. So it was a little bit more forward, because I remember it being about right here. Yeah, that got pushed back. So nothing else here really, nothing added yet. So just looking around, don't really see anything too crazy. So any POS stand yet? I don't think we have a POS yet either. No point of sale at the moment. Came here to the San Francisco Candy Company because I wanted to see what seasonal snacks they have here. We have a little Mels cake and then a little Mels cherry. I love that. That looks so cute. I might have to try these. Not today, but one day. There's also little blue cookies. Nice. I love that. But this is on my try list. I'll also say this now before I forget. I love that they're putting little trickles of HHN everywhere this year. So, of course, Candy Company, the store in the front. Now, normally we do get the stuff in the front, but that little section that's now just seasonal rotating, amazing. And then the tribute store itself being in Sahara allows it to be a lot longer. So I'm very curious to see how it's gonna turn out. But so far I can say that it looks very intriguing. And speaking of things that look intriguing, I'm very intrigued over here by Club Horror. There is now like skulls all around this. I don't know how easy it is to see because of the sunlight, but, well, lack thereof, but there's skulls there. And there's also a speaker. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go, a speaker right there at the DJ booth. And then you can actually see that skull horn a lot better right here. They're everywhere. It is all over the place here. It's honestly pretty sick. And then right here, that little Club Horror beer stand is 100% just a bar. But the placement of this is so weird to me because it's positioned right off to the side here. I don't know, I know that they have the beer on this side and then they also have some on this side, but is there POS on this side? I don't think so. I think the POS is just on the one side. So, it's cool. But nonetheless, intrigued by this. I'm very intrigued to see how this is all gonna turn out. I wonder if the characters in the zone are gonna have masks similar to the stuff that's hanging. Like, you know, like these demonic horned creatures. Maybe, maybe not, who knows? So maybe, just maybe, because we have a bar there in Club Horror, that's why a bar hasn't shown up here yet behind Lombard's. But I could be wrong. I'm gonna take a gander and see. Nothing there. Yeah, I don't think, at this point, I don't think a bar is going there. I could be wrong, but that's just my thought process, my assessment on it. Well, 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 would you look at that? The Amity restrooms are now no longer behind walls. Ah, let's go. That's awesome. Very excited. The restroom sign is back up. Good. This is good. I wonder if the sign by the women's, no, oh, it's so sad. So devastated here at this point. So the original, when it was the Amity restrooms, the women's restroom sign was missing a leg. So she has her leg. I know it's not something that I should be sad about, but hey, it is. One thing that I'm happy about though, this water fountain right here has the feature that you can fill up your water bottle by placing it there. So that's a win. And now we're back here by Nightmare Fuel, and we have no sign, but there is a light. So this means that maybe tomorrow or the next day, the Nightmare Fuel sign shall show up. Not sure, the big one's not here either. So, I don't know, but it looks like, yeah, it looks like the other side also has the light right here. So, yeah, sometime in the next 2 days, we'll probably see this sign show up. Speaking of signs showing up, we now have a couple of TVs back here. These are different from the ones in the front. These are wider, but this is nice to see. So we'll have the 2 screens here telling us to go to Fala and Galkin for that long trek back to the tents 3 and 4, but excited for this. Very excited. Portofino Bridge, we are here to see you again, and it looks like they're completely done with this side. Unless they're going to repaint these. It actually looks like they've started to repaint them, but unless they're going to repaint these into like the same color, I think this side's basically finished. Guys, Duffman told me that I've been asking too early for Dufftoberfest. He says that it comes out in September. So, September 1st, I'll be here. Duffman, you better give me an answer. It's not here. You got that? Good. Every HHN, Chief Wiggums takes his car to the auto shop. It's gone for now. It's just so there's more of an open space, but this leads me to believe that we're still getting something here. I have a huge feeling that this is the year that we're getting something back. It's that box over there that's making me think that we're getting something in the zone. Maybe I'm delusional. Hopefully I'm right. We're here on Crooked Lane, and they've taken down the tarp that was here, or the rain took it down, and there's a grave there. Obviously, so we knew it was there, but there's a grave. Oh wait, would you look at that? Right there, there's an opening for a fog machine. So there might be some low smoke that comes out this way, low fog that comes out this way, giving like a Pet Cemetery vibe. Oh man. Okay. I like that, I like that. Let's see if, actually let's come over here. We can probably see the fog machine from here. And there it is. It's a well-themed fog machine. That's crazy. I'll zoom into it a little bit. It's hard to see because of the lighting, but there is fog there. That's so sick. Man, this zone just gets better and better every day. This might be me just not noticing it until today, but there's a couple of shelves there. And then the chair, the rocking chair, is no longer covered in vines. So maybe the chair is going to be actually utilized for the scare zone. Don't know, perhaps, but see that. All right. We'd love to see it. One more thing to do here. Perfect. It looks like they're actually utilizing these little new trusses. Well, bases for the trusses. This all orange guy's new too, so we got that one there. Come this way. See that there's another one on this side. Okay. Then if we keep coming down the road, we can see that there's 2 more up here. We'll get up to them so you guys can see them. But I'm walking up on them now so you guys can take a gander at it. So right there and right there. So I wonder what kind of lighting is going to be needed for this zone, because the pumpkins are going to be the majority of the light. I wonder if it's going to give like a purple hue because this is going to be green, not green, orange. So maybe like a purple hue to come down to kind of like contrast it a little bit. Don't know, maybe, but I'm excited to see what they're going to use these lighting trusses for. Now we're here at Mels and we can see, I gotta get closer if you guys can see it, but I can see it from a distance. I don't know how well you guys can see it from where I was, but we have a new lighting package here. This is most likely for HHN with the greens and the blues, but look at that, it's fantastic. Green lights, blue lights, it's perfect. We love to see it. I actually wanted to come back over here because my good friend Aiden from Dreamport told me that I missed some of the window displays. So we have one here for Mel's die-in, and then we'll come down here, because who would have thought that there was some on the side of the building as well? Why would they theme everything, you know? Who knows? Because they're doing great this year. But Lil Boo is the other one here. Nice, it's a nice little touch. And you can see they keep the theming going all the way around the building as well. Of course, little things, not massive things, but there are some displays. All right, guys, and that's a wrap for our Halloween Horror Nights update today. I'm not going to a hotel because I'll go to a hotel tomorrow, maybe. I'll go to hotels this week, but there's a few more hotel displays. I just don't want what happened yesterday, well, a few days ago now, when I went to Dockside and it was almost complete and it wasn't complete. I don't want that to happen. I want to be able to see everything. I want to be able to give each hotel a little bit of its own love right off the bat. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys would like to see next. Thank you guys again so much for 4,000 subscribers. You guys are the best. And if you're listening to me and you're not subscribed, do me a favor, go ahead and do so if you haven't done that yet. And stay excellent, my dudes.